first let's put in the cheat code, which you should have seen in my other video. Okay, let's go. I don't know exactly everything, so I'm not going to cover every single tip, but I'm going to cover the basics. On my other computer, I have all my custom levels installed. I don't have any on here, so I'm not going to experiment in those. But that's not really super important right now. So, let's go to this. If there isn't already something on here. There could be.
Ready.
Yeah, there is.
Go.
What's something you can build? How about we just go to my level? I made this level on this computer and the Mac. Okay. For your free camera, you press F8, and then you can control your camera by using the mouse and keyboard. Okay, this is the level I designed. But now let's build a practice area. Let's do some things. Okay, press F11 and you get the editor. Press F4 to get all your shapes and stuff here. Keep opening interiors, marble, data, interiors again. And then you'll see add-ons, advanced, beginner, intermediate, and parts. Let me reopen up all that. Okay, so here's all the stuff. Now you have pretty much all the parts from the game. And if you go into shapes, you can have the hazards and stuff. Let's experiment with one part. How about this pipe right here? Okay. And you press this plus sign up here, and you get all this stuff here. Now, I'm on this object right here, so it gets highlighted in white. Now what you can do is click on that, press F3, and here you have your position, and here you have your rotation. And it's arranged in sort of a weird way. I don't know if you can rotate a pipe. There's some things you can't rotate, but if it does work, you hit apply, and yeah, see, if these axis things go away after you press the enter button and hit apply, that means it's invalid. But all I'm telling you is you can rotate by using these numbers here. Now a scale, it goes length, width, and depth. So for instance, if we make this 5 and hit apply, and then we drag this thing, now it's shaped like this. Now that's a kind of weird shape. Press F7 to appear in there, you just add your camera. Now as you can see, I'm in this weird shape design. So that's pretty much how you rotate. It's very basic. And of course you can put any of these things in by clicking on them, and then you can edit them with the rotation and scaling, just like I showed you. And the keyboard shortcuts are just like you'd use in Windows applications, because this is a Windows version clearly, and it's not a Mac version. So to delete, you do Control X, to copy, Control C, to paste, Control V. And yeah, so here's everything. You can rotate power-ups, you can supersize power-ups, like here's a helicopter item. You can click on it, press F3, scale it 5 by 5 by 5, apply, and didn't work. Hold on, let me try this again. Okay, now we can do it. 5 by 5 by 5. There we go. Now it's nice and big. So yeah. To change the color of your sky, you go here to skies. And colors is here. Now what you want to do is uncheck these, and then you get a gray background. And now here you can type in numbers that correspond to colors. Let's do 4. I wonder what 4 is. 4 is red. And I'm not exactly sure how these work. That's a darker red. You can just keep playing with that, and that changes the color. And you have fog volume controls. I don't use those a whole lot, but that changes color. And then if you want to undo that, you check these boxes, hit apply, and then you have your regular sky back. So yeah, it's not really that hard. The scaling is arranged kind of a weird way. Like when you press F3 here, the scaling, yeah, no, it's length, width, depth. The rotation doesn't work for all things. There are some things you can't even scale. Now, mission script object. It's the second one right here. You can type right here, and that's where you rename, well, redefine the definition, like at the beginning of a level. Or actually, well, sometimes you get a little pop-up sign and it makes that sound effects and it shows text. You can change that too. They're right here. And you can also change the description that comes on the level box when you're scrolling through levels. You can even change the time. This is the gold time. I think that means 12 seconds. And then you just type something in there to change it. So that's how you do that. It's in script object. That's basically it. There's a lot more stuff we can do, but nothing I necessarily need to show you. Control S, of course, saves. Control Z is undo. These are all the parts. I showed you all these parts. I showed you how to scale. It's arranged in sort of a weird way in some ways, but it ends up working and it ends up being pretty cool after it's all functioning. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ready, set, go.
Now, this level I made, of course, is very hard. I'm gonna try it. Oh, lost already. It's not the easiest of all levels. I'm gonna exit out so it doesn't save the changes, and then when I go back in, there. You just like this. So yeah, if there's any more questions you have, you can email me on my YouTube account or comment. And if you want me to make another video, I can try. I'm not sure what else I need to really add. I'm just gonna not care about the gems right now. I'm just gonna try to get through. What do you know? I fell. What a surprise. Well, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.